Hello friends, welcome back to Automation Testing Insider. This is Selenium Framework Development Part 8, and as you all know that we are creating data-driven framework with page object model design pattern, and you can call it as hybrid framework as well. Now let me show you like what are the things we have covered. So we are almost end of our framework, guys, end of our framework development, and we have covered these are the different things which we have already covered session wise. And yeah, so we are at this point. Continuous integration is pending, and we'll run our project through Jenkins, and I'll show you how we can generate reports in Jenkins as well, and how we'll send the email, how we can send the email through attachment. I'll show you that one. So this is what we are going to discuss today, and in the next video we'll talk about some tips and conclusions. So by today our framework will be done, everything will be done, and in the next video I'll talk about some theoretical stuff like tips and conclusion of our framework. So I have separated these two parts because I don't want to make this video very lengthy. So let me open the architecture. What are the things we have covered in our framework architecture? So this is the architecture in the first video we have created, and almost everything is done. And last time we have pushed the code into GitHub. We have created the GitHub repository, and I have shared the code in GitHub as well. And this part is remaining, this continuous integration, yeah, Jenkins. So we'll do the continuous integration today. So here I have listed down some of the steps which we are going to follow today. So there are some prerequisites we have to follow those. So first of all we need to set up pom.xml for parameters. So since I'm going to parameterize our test from Jenkins as well, so we need to set this pom.xml parameters. Okay, so let me show you. So this is our project, not this one, this my store project. So this is our project, the framework which we have created, and let me open pom.xml. Yeah, this is our pom.xml. So we need to do one setup over here which I have already done. So inside this Maven Fire plugin, guys, we have one dependency, one plugin, Maven Fire plugin. So this is used to run the test case. So here we need to define some configuration inside this configuration tag. So this sweet XML file we have to verify. I mean, we need to put these sweet XML files so that we can run all our sweet XML files. We can set up all the sweet XML files in Jenkins, and we can run whatever we want. Let's say if you want smoke test, sanity, regression, so we can choose from different parameters in Jenkins. And you have to just define this sweet XML key like this dollar and this parenthesis XML files. You can give any name. So here I have given XML files, and another parameter would be this URL. So URL will be defined under this system property variable. So under this we have defined, and there could be one more parameter, one more system property variable, that is browser. But since we have already configured the browser in TestNG.xml, so here you can see we have already sending through parameters, okay, from TestNG.xml. Yeah, so this is about the setup pom.xml for parameters. Make sure TestNG XML is ready. So all our TestNG XML is ready. So this is TestNG all. So these are the different classes we have, and don't forget to add these listeners, because based on the listener only we are adding test failure, or based on the test case fail or pass, will add into report, extent report. So don't forget to add these listeners in your testng.xml. So similarly I have done for other xmls as well. So this is listeners I have added here. For regression we have this again I have added here. So this is what we can set up testng.xml. Another thing is make sure all tests are ready. So let me open some test over here. Yeah, so here test case is also ready. Yeah, we have all the annotations, and just make sure for all annotations we should have this grouping. Okay, because we have defined different our test cases into different groups. So here you can see this is at the rate test method. So here we have sanity group. This belongs to sanity group, this particular test method. So since we have three groups, so that's why I have added these different groupings in all the annotations, after method, before method. Similarly for base class as well, on before suite here we have given, and after suite as well. So this is how we need to set up the groupings. Okay, and let me close all. Now what I'll do, I'll deliberately fill some test cases for reporting purpose, so that we can see some failed test cases as well in our extent report. So what I'll do, I'll fail some test cases from here. Let's open this home page test, and what I'll do, I'll fail this test case order history. So I'll simply make it false, sorry, like this. So false. So this test case will get fail, this test case will be failed. And another thing is index page test I can pick, yeah, here. And we are going to verify the title as well, so simply I'll fail that as well. So my expected would be this my store 1, but we'll get my store only, so this will definitely, it will fail. So this is how you can set up you can fail deliberately you can fail the test cases to just see the reports just for testing purpose. Now I'll push the changes to GitHub, commit, and here I'll give updated test cases. I'll give comment like updated test cases and click on commit and push. Enter username and password of your GitHub and click on login. So it pushed the changes to master branch, so click close. And yeah, now here you can see this cylinder symbol, that greater than symbol is gone. So that means we pushed the changes to GitHub. So here my GitHub is already, I have logged in. So here now you can see the comment, latest comments, updated test cases. So if you open this, we can see inside this src folder, okay, updated test cases. So our test cases are also updated. And now what is the next step? We need to just set up run and or run Jenkins. Okay, we need to set up in the sense we have to install Jenkins, and yeah, we need to run the Jenkins. So guys, if you are new to Jenkins, then already I have created videos on Jenkins, already I have created series. So if you go to my channel, that is Automation Testing Insider, so just navigate to playlist, and here you'll find Jenkins videos. So there are 4 videos in that playlist, so please refer step by step. So complete installation process I have explained over there. Okay, so just you can refer this. I'll provide the link in the description box of this video as well, this Jenkins video. So let me come back. So already I have set up this Jenkins batch file, so simply I'll run this, double click and just run it. And I'll show you, just right click and edit. So this is the command. So instead of just going through cmd command prompt and writing this firing this command, simply I have created a batch file over here. So this is the command, and this command is used to, this Hudson model command is used to, because earlier we faced issue in Jenkins, right, while generating extent report, the UI got broken. So to just resolve that issue, we need to just put this command in your when you run your Jenkins server. And this is simply the jar file where it is located. And this is for port. So since I'm running on 8082, so that's the reason I need to specify this port over here. If you are using the default port, that is 8080, then it is not required. So this part is not required. Okay, so I'll provide this command also in the description box of this video. So let me close this. Now we can see here, you can see Jenkins is fully up and running. Now we can log in to Jenkins. Localhost 8082. So here we need to provide our credentials, username and password. Click on sign in. The next step would be, I'll show you how we can set up this global tool configuration and configure system. So these already I have shown you in the Jenkins video, guys, so you can refer, but quickly I'll go through these setups as well. So here you can see I logged in into Jenkins, and these are the different jobs which I have created earlier. Now what we'll do, I'll show you, let me show you these two things, global tool configuration and configure system. So from here you can go to global tool configuration. So just click on this triangle and manage Jenkins, and we have this global tool configuration. So in this global tool configuration, we have to just specify the JDK path. This is the directory, Java home directory, and this is the path. So simply you have to specify the path for JDK, and Git, let it be like this only. And if you are using Gradle, then you have to specify the Gradle path, and this is also important, Maven. So this is the Maven path we have to specify. So this is about a global tool configuration, and go to manage Jenkins, and this configure system. So we have one more settings at Jenkins level, at top level, at system level. Okay, so configure system. It is taking some time. So this is configuration at system level. So here you can specify the system admin email address from the sender of your email, the system admin email, the name, and you can configure like this. And another thing is, another important thing is, we have to configure the system extended email notification. You will get this plugin, extended email notification. So this is how you can set up, guys, SMTP server. Since I'm using Gmail, so you can specify smtp.gmail.com SMTP server, and this is default suffix. Just click on advanced. Here you have to specify the username and password of your sender email, that is nothing but the admin email, and just click this checkbox, SMTP authentication, and 465 is the default port. So this is what you have to just specify. And suppose you want some default subject line, so this is how you can uh, create the default subject line. So this will be applicable for all the jobs, until unless if you don't specify at job level, then it will take this the content from here. Okay, so this is, it will take this default, this is the default subject line, and this is default content. You can specify at system level. And what else? Email notification, another thing is there. So we need to just specify all the configuration whatever we have done at top. So you need to just specify all those configuration, and you can test this configuration by select this checkbox, and whatever sender is there, not sender, recipient, you can put the recipient email address over here and you can test this as well. And one important thing is, if you are using Gmail, so for sender, the email which we have mentioned here, for that we need to just make some changes in Google account. So you can just search on Google secure app settings in Gmail. So you'll find this link, less secure app and your Google account. Okay, so here I have already opened that. So just click on this one if less secure apps access is on for your account. So just make sure that this is on. Okay, so if you click this, yeah, so here that should be on, in on mode. Okay, so this is off. One second, this is for different account, this is for not this one. Yeah, so for sender it should be on, always less secure apps. So since I'm using Gmail for testing purpose, so that's why I kept it as on. So that you can do, guys. And yeah, simply all are fine in system level. Now let's come back. You can leave this, you can come back to the dashboard. Now I'll create a new project over here, new job. So I'll give name like my project, my store project. And one more thing I forgot to tell you, make sure all the plugins are installed. So we are going to use different things in this job. Okay, so like we are going to use extend report, we are going to use TestNG report, editable email notification. So make sure all these plugins are installed in Jenkins. So in the same video, I think part 2 I have already explained in this Jenkins video what are the plugins required, the basic plugins required. So you can refer that video and you can get it the details there. So my store project, I have given the name of my job, and since we have this Maven project, so select this Maven, click OK. So you need to just provide the project description over here. So let me give some description. This is my store project, so you can give any description. And yeah, we need to select this one. This project is parameterized. For parameterization, later on we'll do that. And just come back to this source code management. So since we are using Git for SCM, source code management, so we'll select Git, and here we have to provide the repository URL. So I'll go to my GitHub and I'll copy the GitHub URL from here and I'll put it over here, repository URL, and we'll select credentials. The GitHub credentials already I have set up over here, so we need to just select that. And build trigger, these are all not required. Build environment, not required. Pre-steps, we are not going to take any pre-steps. So this is important. Now we have to specify the root POM path over here. So how to specify the POM? So where our POM is located inside our project directory. Okay, so we have POM over here, this pom.xml. so this is the path you need to just give the root project directory and then / pom.xml. so simply I'll provide here. And goals and options would be clean install, and we have to specify the parameters. We are going to pass the parameters, right? Couple of parameters I have shown you in the beginning, like sweet XML we need to pass. Let me open the pom.xml. Yeah, this XML and URL we need to pass. So the command is -d, and this is the key from pom.xml is equal to, we are going to set the value which we are going to take in Jenkins. Okay, so that you need to set up. So using dollar symbol you have to just specify the XML file. So we'll set up the parameters at top with key XML. Okay, so this is how you can give. And minus D, the second thing is URL. So just specify URL over here, and again dollar symbol, and I'll put here URL. So this is how you can set up the parameters. Clean install minus D XML files equal to this. XML will set up and URL will set up. And post steps, post build actions. So this is very important. So the first thing is will publish TestNG results. So you can select this, no need to make any changes over here. The second thing is what we'll do, will publish HTML reports. HTML reports nothing but will publish our what is not coming, HTML report, where it is. Yeah, this is HTML report, publish HTML report. So just click on add, and here you will provide the extent report. We are going to publish extent report, that we need to specify. So extent report is located inside test output. So this is my extent report, guys, inside this extent report. So we'll give this path from root directory, from project directory will specify this path, and here we'll provide the file name. So we have this my report.html. So we'll provide this my report.html over here, and we can give our report name extent report, like this we can give. And publishing options are not required. And one more thing we need here is editable email notification. So just select that one. Now here we have to set the email. So these are not required. Let me tell you where we need. So just click on this advanced settings, and trigger will trigger always irrespective of whether failure or success. So just select this one. You can cancel this one. Yeah, let it be like, just cancel this one as well. Always just cancel these developers options. So recipient list, here we can add, and recipient list, so to which email ID we are going to send the report. Okay, so the email, so simply I'll give that email, recipient email over here. This is the email, itendravarma22@gmail.com, and the project content type would be HTML text and HTML, and it will take the default subject from the configuration I have shown you at the beginning. And yeah, content I have already written over here some contents, and here we need to specify the extent report path. So once our workspace is getting created, after that I'll specify the workspace path, so that we can open through hyperlink this extent report. So this is the format, guys. I'll provide this format with you guys in the description box of this video. Already I have explained this in Jenkins videos. So just select this and put it over here, this content. And attachment, so since we can access the extent report from our email body, so what I'll do, I'll give the attachment of logs. So just go to the logs. In the project directory we have the logs. Yeah, I think this is the logs folder. So this is log, so I'll specify from root directory, so that will be attached in our email, my store project logs log4j.log. so this is how you can give the attachment. And I'll attach the build log as well, console log. So this is how you can do, you can set up the email. Now it is done. Now at top we need to specify the parameterization, which we have set up over here, this XML files and this URL. So we have to specify this project is parameterized, so we'll add the parameters. So first I'll select choice parameters, and I'll give XML over here name. So this name should match here with this one, okay. Similarly for URL as well. So XML, and what are the different XMLs we have? So these are the different XMLs we have. So just copy all the XMLs there. This is for cross browser. We have different groupings. Regression, this is for regression. We have sanity. We have smoke. Yeah, so these are the different XMLs we have, and you can provide some description over here. So this is the suite XML, or choose the suite XML which we are going to run, and we can add one more parameter, string parameter this time, and I'll give URL over here. And what is the default URL we have? So we have this URL, the base URL of the application. So this is the application URL. So this is how you can set up. Let me just quickly recap what we have done so far. So we have given the description of the project over here in general tab, and this project is parameterized. So here we have given the different values, and this for the string parameter URL we have set up. Source code management, we have selected our GitHub URL over here, we have provided, and what we have, root POM we have given the POM path, goals and options we have given like this command, and build actions, post build actions. So this is for extend report directory, and this is the extend report file name, myreport.html. This is the report name, and later on we have set up this for TestNG XML. So we'll get the TestNG results, and what we have for this is for TestNG reporting, guys. And we have this editable email notification. So for that we have set up over here, this is the recipient address, we have this contained, and yeah, attach the build log, and this we are going to attach the log4j log as well, and here we have selected attach build log. So I think all done. So let me click apply and save it. So this is created, the job is created. Go back to dashboard. Now here you can see my store project is being created, and here you will see build with parameters. So if you don't set the parameter, you will see only build now, and here you will see build with parameters. So just click on that. So let's select this smoke test. We have 6 test cases I think in smoke group. So let's run this smoke group. So just click on this build. So here you can see it is initiating. Now just click on this job and console output. So first what it will do, it will create its own workspace, and yeah, it passed this GitHub URL, guys. So it takes the project from this GitHub URL, and here you can see we have given the latest comments. When we updated our test case, we have deliberately failed some test cases, right? So here we have given while committing the changes, we have given updated test cases. So here you can see the message. Now it will start the Maven lifecycle, cleaning the project and compiling and all. So now here you can see the test starts. So it will take some time, and then it will run all the test cases. Chrome driver was started successfully, so Chrome browser will be launched. Here you can see. Now let's wait some time, then it will execute all the test cases. Now I think it is done. Here you can see 6 test cases. two failures. There are test failures, you can see. Now it is doing the reporting part, the configuration of the build, that's why it is coming as build success, but there are some test failures, so that's fine. We have deliberately failed couple of test cases. Now here you can see it is sending the email. Now I think it is done. So let me go back to project and we'll see the extent report. Let's have a look the extent report. So this is the extent report, guys. So this first test case, 4 test case passed, 2 failed, here you can see, and this is the failed test case. Now here there is no screenshot. Screenshot is attached. I have given the message, but there is no screenshot, and you can see here is it is because of the assertion error. So we'll fix this one. We'll provide the workspace path, then it will come. And here you can see one more problem is this logo is not coming properly, the project logo. And another failure is this one, verify title. So this is, that is also because of the assertion failure, and here also we don't see any screenshot. So I'll fix that. And here you can see another view of this extent report. Now let me check the email whether we have received the email or not. So this is my recipient email. Now here you can see my project build one is we received the email, and here you can see please find the below automation testing results. So this is very good template which I'm going to provide you guys. So this is the template which I have written over here, and we need to fix couple of things over here. This extent report, there is no hyperlink over here, so we'll fix that. And here you can see the console logs in the email, and if you go and check the attachment, so here you can see the log4j log as well, and build, this is the build log. So here you can see the build log like this, and log4j log you have to download, and after that you can see. So this is very good template. Here we have given all the information. So project name, build number, so first build number, and build status is unstable. Okay, now let's fix those things. So I go back to my project, and we have to fix the logo. So we'll open this extend config.xml, because we have configured the extend report using this extend -config xml. So here we need to provide the workspace path of Jenkins. So simply I'll go to Jenkins, back to project, and here you can see workspace got created. So I'll give the logo path from here. So this complete path I'll give over there. So just update the path from here to this path. Okay, so this is the path of the logo. And the second thing is we need screenshots, right? So for screenshots, just go to action class. So in the action class we have the method called screenshot. So this will take the screenshot. So what I'll do, yeah, so this is the path for Jenkins, guys. So here we need to specify the screenshot folder path. So simply what I'll do, in the workspace only will get this screenshot path. So simply copy this entire path and we'll put in our till here. Yeah, so this is the path of Jenkins, and will return instead of destination. So this is the local repository, local path. So instead of that we'll give this, will return this Jenkins workspace path. So simply I'll give, instead of this return destination, I'll give this, I'm going to return this one, this path. Okay, so I think these two changes are done. So let me push the changes again. Now I'll show you one more thing. We can, let me open this project, maestro project, configure, and you can run periodically your project as well. So let's do automatically when we push the changes, then how we can run our script. But in that case we have to, it will automatically, it will run this testng.all, so that's fine. Yeah, so here we can just select this one, Paul SCM. Just check this one, build triggers, and here you need to just specify 5 stars like this. So whenever you make the changes, automatically it will run the build. Okay, so for now I'm not going to use this. So let's push the changes first and then we'll do. Probably you can do this, you can already have explained that in Jenkins video, so you can refer that video. So for now I'm not doing this. Click on apply and save. I'll push the changes manually and I'll run the project again. So team and commit updated action class and extend config.xml. Commit and push. Here provide the username and password of your GitHub. Click on login. So those couple of changes will be pushed to master branch. Here you can see all done. Now we'll run our script again, build with parameters. Now this time we'll see whether we'll get those screenshot and logo or not in the extend report. Okay, so this time, yeah, I'm going to use this testng hyphen all xml. So we have 10 test cases, so out of 10, 8 should be passed and 2 will get failed. Okay, and this is the URL, so simply click on this build. So this will take like 4-5 minutes, guys, so I'll pause the video, and once it is done, then I'll come back. So just go to this console. Now it will start. So here you can see updated action class and extend config.xml. So this is the command which we have given. Now it will start executing the test case. First it will run the Maven lifecycle, Maven clean resource plugin, the compiling the sources, and then it will start test. Yeah, now here it will start the test, executing the test cases. So this is the first time it will launching the browser for the first test case. So I'll pause the video, guys, and we'll come back once it is done. So welcome back, guys. So I think all test cases are executed. Here you can see total test run test, 2 failures which we deliberately failed. Now it is yeah, sending the email. So I think all done. So we'll receive the email. So maybe it will take some more. Yeah, here you can see this is the build 2. So we received the email. Now here you can see, hi team, please find the below automation results for project my store project. And this is the project name, build number 2, still unstable because we have couple of failures. Oh sorry, we forgot to give the hyperlink over here. And this is the console log which we have seen. And what will we have, we can see the log4j logs and build log. Now let me open the extent report. Now here you can see the logo is coming, this my store logo is coming over here. And we have this screenshot also attached. So we have couple of failures in extent report, you can see here. And this is the verified title, assertion error, and here you can see the screenshot is attached. So this is how you can send the email, and you can see the screenshot, I mean extent report also you can verify. And you can see this logo you can attach in your project, and you can attach for failed test cases as well. One thing we forgot, this attachment, sorry, hyperlinks of extent report. So let me quickly fix this and we'll run it again. So if you go to configure and just navigate to that email part, advanced settings and advanced. So here we have to specify the path of our XML, sorry, extent report. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll open this in different window. Okay, and just go to my project and test output extent report, where we have this my report.html. so just copy this entire path of extent report and just come back, go back to here and this default content, and here I'll provide the entire path over here in this anchor tag. Okay, so like this, I think it is done. Now simply I'll click on apply and save.